Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Last season, Kyrie was outspoken that the Nets were missing a big piece. Brooklyn has gone from a young team that seemed ahead of schedule to one defined by big-name stars. So the question is, can the team maintain their unified culture with those big names on board? Guys?
Yeah, that's a big question, Allie. Thanks. A look at the Pistons starting group. Jeremy Grant out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Hayes. And it's Jackson in at the shooting guard position. And for the Nets, Harris the 3 with Durant at the 4. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the center position. So Detroit will get the first possession. Here's Hayes. Plumlee up top. Here's Bay, pounded by Harris. 6 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Impressive range on display there. Jackson knocking down the triple.
And it's Brooklyn ball. It's a 3-point game. Shot from 16. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Well, the length and lateral quickness of Kevin Durant, it's what makes him an impactful player on both ends of the court.
And what I love about him, BA, is that Durant can defend in the paint and on the perimeter equally as well. He also has great timing when challenging shots. And lately, he has received more credit for his defense, but you feel like he's still slipped on just a little bit.
That free throw misses.
And, you know, for Kevin Durant, to me, he's just fortifying his legacy, reinforcing it, because he's going to go down as one of the greatest to ever play, and perhaps maybe the greatest scorer to ever play when you think about the way he can get it in the basket. Now I think he just wants to lead a team to a title where he helped build it from the ground up.
Good on the second one. As you said, Clark, Durant has the rings already. Just wants to do it in a new setting now.
And, you know, I'm not mad at him. I actually admire his desire to fortify his legacy by trying to lead a team from the ground to the mountaintop. You know, success with the Nets would be a huge thing that he would be remembered for. And I just hope he can stay healthy the rest of his journey.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Lets it fly. That one off the back iron and out.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Hey, major props to Josh Jackson. Made an intelligent play there. Has a good feel for when his guys have a clean look.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Plumlee's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Harden finds Durant. And there's the screen. Lets it go from deep. And the Nets miss again. And here's Detroit. They're on a 9-1 run. Pass to Hayes. To the left side wing. Here's Bay. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Plumlee. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Durant. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Back to Grant. Plumlee with it. Defended by Griffin. And again, it's Detroit converting.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Irving. Now Durant. The rebound by Jackson.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Hayes misses. The Nets have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. From 15 feet away, and the shot's good by Irving.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, Kyrie Irving, the former top pick from that incredible basketball program at Duke University, he has grown as a player since he first came into the league, and he has become much smarter with his shots. He knows when to pick his spots out there on the court.
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Shamet in for James Harden. Here's Diallo. Pure from three-point range.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Irving. Green, a screen. Irving, the pass to Green. Here's Shamet. Clock at 6. Irving for 3. The rebound by Stewart. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-3 run. Pass to Lee. Right wing. And here's Brown. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Outside for Green. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Jackson outside. Driving in. They set the screen. And the basket is good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Green. Down low. Here's Claxton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Irving with it. Let's go with a three. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Pistons on top. They lead by 13. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And a naturally ball-dominant player, James Harden talked about others setting him up a little more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, on the wings.
And that gives their offense another dynamic.
It does, and it also helps them preserve some energy for those big moments in big games.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
It's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Jeremy Grant. He's out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Lee in at the point guard position. Grant outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Plumlee's got 10 points. Well, Grant, what's your take on the so-called pace and space style that so many teams are playing these days?
Yeah, B.A., I really like this style of play. One, it speaks to how the game has evolved. 25 years ago, there was more physicality. The scoring was not up. The game wasn't as exciting to watch. As we fast forward to the present day, the game is exciting for the fans, and it's also exciting for the players to play. Shooting is an emphasis. It's about speed, athleticism, and a lot of fun to play and watch.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Pistons ownership has set the goal to always field a competitive team. Coach Dwayne Casey has said that effort and togetherness are the bars he measures the team by. Win, lose, or draw. But guys, if the team struggles drawing attendance, that need to win games year in and year out will remain.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Lee. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. With his first shot attempt. Grant's shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Harden. On the take. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you think James Harden, you're thinking buckets, and a lot of them. Buckets and free throws and threes. This guy has led the league in scoring the last 3 years running, and he harkens you back to the likes of Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain in terms of his point production.
Here's Grant. The Nets making their last shot. Now here's Harden. He's got 5. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Joseph. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Clark, you look at points per possession. James Harden, as good as anyone in history.
Well, to lead that category, B.A., you need a steady diet of threes, frees, and layups. That's free throws, threes, and layups. And quite honestly, those are the most efficient shots in basketball. And Harden takes more of them than anybody.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pass to Grant. Here's Joseph.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Now here's Brown. Defense right on him. And yep, it's good. And it's now only a 5-point Pistons lead.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Griffin, he's checked in for Green. Claxton comes in for Durant. Shamet, he's checked in for Harris. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Brown.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Diallo. Back to Hayes. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Nice move. And it's laid up and in by Irving. Now just a 3-point Detroit lead.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Hayes with a screen. Here's Diallo. Fades and shoots. Griffin pulls down the board.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Outside Harden. Irving for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Detroit the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Diallo. Pass to Jackson. Here's Diallo, defended by Harden. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Irving, the pass to Griffin. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this one. Harden. The rebound by Stewart. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Drives to the hoop. That one goes. Count it. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Outside Irving. Harden with it. He's against Hayes. Harden misses. Well, Detroit shooting at 30% here in the second. Here's Diallo. There's the drive.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pistons on top, up 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
He said, this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool line.
Got it.
Mason Plumlee wasted no time getting hot. He had 10 points and 4 rebounds. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
They put on a rebounding clinic in the first half. Boxing out, reacting quickly when those shots go up, and solid fundamentals that have them in good shape at the half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Mason Plumlee, he's been playing really well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Harris the 3 with Durant at the 4. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Harris. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Graham. Now Hayes. There's Jackson with the 3. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Brooklyn trailing. Harden finds Durant. Screen by Griffin. Back to Harden. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, you think about James Harden, and he's been fantastic throughout his career, but particularly the last 3 years. And I think he's been a bit of a polarizing figure in the league because of his style of play or his sly knack for drawing fouls and getting the benefit of the doubt on calls. You know, many have been rather outspoken and even on occasion mean-spirited with their criticism.
Now here's Irving. Griffin outside. Pass to Durant. On the wing, Harden. Over Hayes. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Harden's got 9.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Clark, you're talking about the ISO-heavy style. Some would say it hurts team chemistry.
Well, you know, it's funny. Back in the day, going way back in the day, not so much vitriol for big men isolating in the post. For some reason, doing it on the perimeter is viewed a little differently. I think part of it is that it's a lot of dribbling and people standing around, and for some, the purest in the game, that can be a little distasteful.
Here's Irving. Rebound Detroit. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds in the game. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 7-point Pistons lead.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Durant. Driving to the basket. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Showing some power.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Here's Bay. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Harris outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. And you obviously talk to a lot of players, Grant. Who do you just love to interview?
Well, B.A., there's some great players in this league and great personalities in this league as well. And I just love how diverse and players from all over the world have come into the NBA and are a part of this family. But my favorite of all time in the current league would probably be Draymond Green. Draymond Green is, first of all, he's funny, he's engaging.
Look at nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
You know, Kyrie Irving clearly entering what should be the prime of his career. I mean, taking more of a scorer approach with the Nets. I think he's got the skill set to be a dominant lead guard, perhaps in the mold of a James Harden, Devin Booker type, with his own flair and flavor, of course.
Green's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Harden. So for the Pistons. Pass to Lee. Here's Diallo. Six on the shot clock. To the right side. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. That shot off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Durant. Pass to Irving. Outside. Brown. Back to Irving. Going inside. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Now just a three-point Pistons lead.
You know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Here's Lee. And he lobs it up to the rim. That one no good.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
So the Nets making a switch here. Shamit's checked in. And it's Brown off the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First free throw is good. Claxton, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Diallo. Takes it inside, and they pick up 2. Diallo's got 5 points.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
46 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Irving for three. Fires in the triple. He's got 9.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Lee. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Diallo. They set the pick. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Mason Plumlee, and it's Grant in at the 4-man position. Here's Lee. Back to Grant. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Harden into the lane. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Durant, he's checked in for Green. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line.
Grant outside. Pass to Bay. And here's Jackson. The three. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside Irving. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And it is absolutely remarkable watching Harden draw contact. So effortless, so crafty, and so consistent in putting the defense in a bind.
And he drops the first. Harden hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Over to the left wing. Here's Bay. Pass to Joseph. Inside. And the basket by Plumlee.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Irving. Harden drives. Oh, hey! How about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time. Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And the Pistons call time here. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. The Pistons making a change here. Hayes is checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Durant, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Pass to Hayes. To the wing, right side. Here's Bay. Over Griffin. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Harden. To the wing on the left. Left side Irving. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
That's good from Harden.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And so he hits both. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Jackson against Irving. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Plumlee. Griffin pulls down the board. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now. Harden, the pass to Durant. And there's a pick. From the high post, he drills it. And the Nets lead by 5.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
There's Jackson with the three. Rebound, Brooklyn.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Screen by Griffin. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
You know, Harden is a remarkable talent, especially offensively. A versatile scorer who really is unstoppable once he gets going.
Jackson outside. Yep, that one goes.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Harris finds Durant. Harden drives in. Detroit with a rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Jackson left side. Pass to Bay to the left wing. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Plumlee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll go on Joe Harris.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game.
Outside Durant. Here's the teardrop. Tipped. And he gets it back. They get it back. But they'll get another chance.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Jackson with it. And there's the lob. Yes!
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Durant. Off the left rim and out. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 1. 19 seconds left in the 4th. moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And let's face it, tonight we saw exactly why he's their #1 option. Nearly 50% of their points came straight from him. I just love how he takes the offensive burden off of his teammates and carries all of that weight himself.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jackson outside. To take the lead. Can't cash it in. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.